Welcome back, family. Welcome back to T&J Construction. My name is Sam T, and you are in the right place right now. Guys, I've been getting a lot of questions pertaining to people or customers trying to take their appliances from here to take it to Liberia, but their concern is we only have 220 right now in Liberia. Is that going to be compatible? The answer is no. Then the next question is, but can I take my appliances from here and have my house wire or my business wire for it to be compatible with whatsoever appliances I got from here? The answer is yes. So first of all, in the States here, we use both. You got 240 coming to your house, and then you got 240 come to your house, and the equipment or the appliances or equipment in your house is split between 110 and 240. But before I go into that detail, first of all, I'd like to take you back to let you know how your power even come to your house. So this is how the power come to the house, guys. The powers come from the main power station. For Liberia now we call LEC, but every power station like LEC, even in Liberia, has subdivisions. So you got your power coming from there, travel through the high tension wire, and it can be anything from 345,000 volts, some places more, you know, and then it dropped down to like 138,000 volts, traveling through the high tension wires. So those high voltage travel from city to city or big towns to big towns. Then when you get to the municipalities, or if you get to the neighborhoods, it gets sized down further to like 15,000 volts, you know. That gets to the regular light pole going through the transformer. And then from your transformer, the transformer sizes down. The transformer for each community, you know, the calculation, the estimated calculation for the voltage they're going to be using a city. Let's assume that you have like 1,000 homes, and based on the people's needs and stuff like that, that transformer now going to break that, maybe that 15,000 volts for distribution purpose to 220 volts going to each house. 240 going to each house, something like that. So when it goes to your house, when you get a 220 volt come to your house, it goes through the meter, because the energy company is regulating that. It is regulating each house usage to be able to send you your bill. So based on how much, based on your consumption level or how many loads that you are using in your house, your TV, your air conditioner, you know, whether you're leaving your lights on all day or whatever, you got heavy equipment, you got a couple of machinery, you know, you're doing a little business there, the meter calculate the usage, and that's how they send you your bill. So from the meter, it goes to your panel box. The electrical power goes to the panel box. Now from the panel box, it gets distributed to the rest of the house, rooms, kitchen, living room, dining room, and stuff like that, through the breakers. So it's at that point now, from your panel box, is where you can kind of split the power into 220 or 110. So if T&J Construction is doing your work, we know what to do. You know, we're going to put in the right breakers and make sure you receive the right power, you know, coming to your home. Then that breakers get, like for example, here in the United States, your stove is using a 30 amp. It's a 30 amp. Using a 30 amp breaker. So you see that the receptacle for that stove is different. And then your dryer also consume a lot of current. If you are not using the gas dryer, then you're going to be using another 30 amp too. But if you're using the gas dryer, the electrical component of the dryer now will be 120. But if you're not using the gas dryer, it will be the 30 amp fuse. So that's where, you know, that's how the power is distributed. So every house, for example, in the United States, you use both the 240 and the 110. But Liberia, everything is straight shot. 220 across the board. So if you take your sorry about that. If you take your now I lost my train of thought. But if you take your appliances, your stove, your TV, you know, your microwave, your blenders, you know, kitchen equipment, whatever, you take it to Liberia, most of those things going to be using the 110. And you cannot just plug it into the wall. You're going to damage it. So you're going to end up using a step down transformer in the house that you would then plug those things into. So which means every room you have to have like a step down transformer, which can be a hassle. Instead of just plugging directly into the wall, you have to use a step down transformer, you know. But we can wire it so you can be able to plug directly into the wall, you know, for the 220 or for the for your 110 appliances to work. So like even the generator, I took a generator from here and I couldn't find adapters to use it for some of my tools because every adapter they had over there was just for 220. And the generator, even though I had it went up to 230 volts, but all of my tools were using 110. So I have to try to adapt. But that is that. I just wanted to let you know, this is why you come to T&J Construction. We don't just do the work, we understand the science and everything behind what we do. And if you are right now for customers or for people that may want to go with us and be like, boy, my house is already wired, what are you guys gonna do? Can you guys help me? Yes, we'll come and look at your power line or from your panel box. If we have to attach another panel box there and then, you know, send this in 220 to 8, and then from in at 220 we can split it up and give you your 110 and 220 to work with your stove, to work with your lights, to work with your microwave, to work with your TV, your radio, stereo, whatever it is, you know, to work with all of that. Okay? But we're not going to be cracking through walls. So we're gonna wire it, but we're gonna do it nicely where it's gonna come off the wall, where people may not even notice it, but all the plug will be above the wall. But it will be protected, safe, and everything. Because your house is already finished, plastered, painted, you know, we're not gonna come chasing through walls to run new wires and stuff like that. That's a way it can be done. So if you're looking at anything like that, I'll be in Liberia in January. Contact us, and definitely, you know, we're gonna help you take care of some of those kinks. All right. So if this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed with us, please do, because the next thing I'm gonna be breaking down is the plumbing system in the home. You know, how to set up your home for proper plumbing where you don't have to have any issue later down the road. Remember, like every house, there's always going to be maintenance issue that will arise, but you don't want it to be something that will be so major, you know, you have to start breaking through things and redoing things all over and stuff like that. You just want, when a switch goes bad, come back and just replace the switch. You know, if a commode is outdated, you just want to take it out and redo it. And the proper way of mounting a commode, where you don't have to use white cement around it and stuff like that. You know, you mount it down with the flange and stuff like that, where when it sits down. Good. All right. Remember, until then, I love you guys. T&J Construction is the best in the business. Again, we talk the talk and we walk the walk. One love, family. Take care. Peace. Merry Christmas and a prosperous Happy New Year. Bye.